We'll just put some out and I'll see if I can connect them. Well, yeah, that's an easy one then. I would go to the telephone and this happens. And I'd go to the telephone knowing who wanted to call, but by the time I got there, I forgot.
Just the confusion that she was in this world all of her own.
She just said, you probably have dementia. And that was just like out in the woods with no path to follow.
I kept thinking that you could fix this like anything else. Why can't I fix it is my thing. I mean, why can't I?
And she's always in my heart. So it doesn't go a day that I don't think about my mother. All the way to the end, she laughed and giggled. The last day she didn't, but up to that day, she still laughed and told everybody hi. So she was a fighter, but it was time for her to go. I told her, it's okay to let go, honey. I got it.
I couldn't even remember what I did at work. Or the opposite, I go to work and couldn't remember what I did at home the night before. So it just got to be a lot of forgetfulness stuff.
He was a computer programmer, head of IT department, and not being able to do the simplest task. Now, about, changing the channels, it's difficult.
You got this terrible diagnosis of cancer. You know what you're battling with cancer. We had no idea what we were dealing with the dementia diagnosis. You feel like, am I the only one experiencing this? Why us? Why are we having to go through this? Why is my mom going through this? Is she suffering beyond the cancer?
David called the Alzheimer's Association, and we've been going to support groups and meetings.
There is other people involved in this, but it also helps us to be active during the day.
I had called Eric Van Vlymen, the director of the Alzheimer's Association, and he and I connected. And he was very supportive, and he was the crutch that I needed to vent and to talk to.
They're wonderful. They help you so much. They tell you resources in the community that you may not know about.
We talk about what's happening in our life, and is anything changed?
Other people's life lessons, they help me, so I know how to care for my husband and what to expect and how to do certain things for him, and it's worked.
I do health fairs for them. I go out and speak and educate people, and I always tell people about if your family members have any of these signs, go to the doctor, don't guess.
I could hold her hand, I could kiss her, I could hug her, and she could hear everything I said, and it gave me a chance to tell her what she meant to me every day I was with her.
We are not going to put a time or a day on when it gets worse. We're just lived day by day, and we just hope for that breakthrough in our lifetime.
I don't want my sons, and when they have kids, their kids to have to worry about it, especially since there's no cure. I want a cure.
There is hope for it, and so I believe in hope.